this is the reason they did this format to make it very competitive, and we want to go out there. The All-Star game hasn't been what it should be the last few years, and I'm gonna take it upon myself and obviously with the rest of the guys. There you go. What's up, boy? And to go out there and play the game.
When that carried over into the first half with that ball movement?
It absolutely did, but it didn't carry over to the second half, and that's something we can work on. And we need to get better, which it's been a topic of conversation.
When the ball's not hopping as much, how hard is it to get back? Because I know you feel it.
People sometimes they understand you, and sometimes they don't, right? It's some of your decision, maybe they don't understand why you make that decision. Like when you left Celtics, then people said, why Ray wants to go to Miami? And also there's since we're in Shanghai, and so it's like the water under the bridge between you and maybe Paul.
Well, that's a conversation that has to be, had with Paul, because if you remember, I haven't said anything negative about those guys in the last 4 years that I've been, for more than 4. It's been 10. How long has it been? It's been 5 or 6 years since I've been gone. It seemed like it was a year or 2 ago. So I don't have any ill will. When I left, I was a free agent. So I haven't, it's disheartening when you hear things negatively that people say about you, because when you win, you're in love, like you love each other, and the families are in close knit proximity at all times. So for me, I've never had, I didn't look, we won together. When you win together, you always share that bond, and that to me has never changed. It's just you have to, each person to a man.
We're joined by Glenn Big Baby Davis, who was on that 2008 championship team, was at that reunion. We'll talk about we'll talk about Ray in a second, but you've been outspoken about your former coach, Doc Rivers. What was your reaction when he appeared?
I saw some of this.
I was shocked. I didn't know that was like a reality TV show. They didn't tell us what was going on, and then next thing you know, somebody pop up. Well, I like him, but it was just.
You tried to get real small, Big Baby. I saw you speaking out that you're like, we still see you.
I didn't want him to say that to me, so I was gonna have to say something, But he made a joke, a fat joke. I've heard every Doc fat joke, so I wasn't surprised.
And how did you respond to the fat joke?
How did I respond? Yeah. Oh, that was typical Doc. He don't got nothing else to do but brag on the fat kid.
Okay, but you've been tough on him on this show and other venues where you've said that he's overrated as a coach, right? And so were you worried he was going to bring that up or challenge you?
I didn't really worry because, I'm a man. If we were to talk about it, I would have to say, hey, Doc, you're not doing your job, brother. Like he would have told me when I was coming up.
Yeah. So, what was it like off camera with those guys? Did you talk about Ray not being there? Did you get any different vibes than we got on camera about Ray?
What you guys seen on camera is what was said off camera. Winning a championship creates a bond, and the way Ray handled it, the way he went about it, to ask me, I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have liked it, I would have at least said something to KG. I would at least said something to Paul.
If you had been Ray, you would have said something.
I would have had to say something.
Hold on, but you talk about if that's under the premise, they're best boys. Were they best boys?
Yeah. To enough to, hey, what you doing? Where you going? How you feeling? And
in all honesty, was this more about? Because I'm getting the feeling it's not. They keep saying about how he left. It's not. Is it about he left or that he went and joined LeBron in the Heat? Because I think the hatred for LeBron, because you lost with Ray to the Heat and LeBron. How are you ever going to beat him if Ray teamed up with the Heat and Bron?
Well, Ray going over there was, up to Ray.
Well, then why y'all mad at him?
Because at the end of the day, it's not all about money. It's not all about rings.
He took less money.
When you go and you build a bond like we did, an unbreakable bond, and then say, hey, I'm not getting treated the right way. Oh, Avery Bradley's playing more than me. Oh, Doc, you're not running no more plays for me. Let me go somewhere where I feel love. Here goes LeBron. Come here, Ray. Oh, that game when Ray hit that shot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's that shot.
But let me
ask you this.
Ray felt like he was needed there. And it wasn't happening there. So he was like, okay, cool, I'm gone. At least say something about it.
Let me ask you a question. Why don't players ever get upset when teams trade and break up that bond?
Hello, YouTube. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm coming to you because I wanted to let you know that Tony Smith called my husband Thursday, December 3rd to be exact, and told him that that a lot of people are coming to him, telling him that, asking him why isn't he saying anything about the video that I've done. A lot of people at this church called True Church, they wanted to know why isn't he saying anything about the things that I've said on my video, and that he told my husband that if I don't take the video down that he was going to expose me. Well, he didn't frighten me. This video is staying up. The truth is the truth. In fact, I'm going to give you some facts. Number one, the cucumber incident. Sister Michelle, I want to talk to you. Your soul is on the line. Tony Smith made you get up and do his dirty work in front of God. I want you to seriously think about what you did. I want you to seriously think about what you did. Tony Smith used you. He used you. You need to repent and tell God that you're sorry for sending another pastor a cucumber and a jar of Vaseline. That wasn't right. Tony Smith, you need to apologize to Sister Michelle for that. That was out of order. You're always telling us to be free thinkers. Sister Michelle, you should have been a free thinker and said, no, I'm not going to do that. That was not of God. If you sit down and think about that, that was not of God. Tony Smith, another fact, Proverbs 11 and 13. You are a talebearer. You go around, you tell everybody's business. As soon as you get mad or you kick them out the church, or even when they're in the church, you tell their business. That is not of God. That's a fact. Another fact. You came to the church. I was there when you did it. You had a business meeting. You asked us for $1,500 so you can buy a $300,000 house. You tell me where that is in the Bible that we have to pay for your mortgage for your brand new house. You're out of order. Another fact. I've been in the church, I was in your church for about, 2 years? And I never seen you pick up a Bible and read it. I never seen you looking in the Bible. I never seen everybody at the Way of God Church. There, maybe some brothers have seen you do it, but maybe you've had some Bible studies with the single brothers. But I want everybody to think about this. Really think about this. I've never seen him pick up a Bible and read it. I never seen him reading his Bible. And you're supposed to study to show yourself approved. I've never seen you do that, Tony. We'll come to you, we ask you questions in the Bible. I know me personally, and I'm sure others have done it too. We've asked you different things about the Bible, and you'll tell us, just wait until you preach on it. You should be helping us. I don't get that.
Okay. Now he is providing her with money. That is church money. First Church takes up a special offering on Sunday at a different meeting for him. No one knows how much money is taken up. They do not count it, and it is given directly to him. Now y'all now. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
So sorry, God give me wisdom, tell don't give him a dime. That's what I stand with. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
And you feel the spirit moving on you like you want to load this pocket or this one.
Right now we've got Quickender and Brett and Melissa that are going in with those buffalo who have never been this close to people. I'm starting up. Yeah, we gotta get him going. Once the buffalo are on board, I have to raise the ramp, I have to secure the boat before buffalo jump overboard, or before it's too late, or all of the above. Keep going! Keep going! Yeah! Man! I've got no idea what these buffalo are going to do once we hit open water. They can't be confined that tightly that long. They'll kill each other, jump out of the boat, get eaten by killer whale or something crazy. Or they might do better. But right now, we don't really have much choice. Yeah, Charlie Bird. These two bulls are probably feeling a little crowded. Hey! They're about to have a barge full of buffalo and they don't want to be there. It's going to be daunting. I'm settling to the sound of the engine. Now we've got them on board. It's a 5-hour trip between here and Zickville and Diamond. Well, we've got a long way to go. Let's see what they do.
Don't fight the fella. Y'all take out the money while I'm talking.
Here we go. You know that I'm the rebel, so when I'm the wicked like God is the devil.
110 miles away.
Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with a brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could while away the hours, confer with the flowers, consult with the rain. And why can't I be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain? I'd unravel every riddle, or ending in the middle, in trouble for it. Because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with a brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could while away the hours, confer with the flowers, consult with the rain. And why can't I be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain? I'd unravel every riddle, or ending in the middle, in trouble for it.
You could be another alien if you only had a brain.
Oh, boy.
Our payment. Got her an iPhone and gives her money to support her expensive lifestyle. Hotel staff has seen her at his hotel at wee hours of the night. Also, First Church member have seen her at a different location bringing him food at 10 p.m. or later. He has also gone to her house on many occasions. He late. head down in her car as she entered the garage.
Well, you are in for a treat at home and in the studio audience. We have a man here that almost needs no introduction. If you have been on YouTube, then you may know this guy. CNN execs. Watch this guy. People call him from all over the world. You don't believe me? Take a look at this clip.
Just ignorant. I tell my wife, anyone, you walk around here with them high heel shoes, you're just a prostitute. I don't care who. It could be my wife, it could be my daughter, it might be my mama. Got no bill with no high heel shoes on. That for a prostitute. Too many preachers have gone out and called the name of God, and they made mockery of the ministry. I'm not going to be one of them. That's right. Natural retardation, you can't help that. That's a birth defect. But you don't have to be spiritually retarded. That's right. That's a problem. Right. I tell all of them, every preacher preaching false doctrine, you sleep. Amen. That's right. They sleep. That's right. They rubbing these people, got all these stores and convention, and these old lying, old funky old gay preachers you bring in, these old singles in there, and they damning the people. Amen. They know the women more emotional. And Lord, they go to shout. Titties be everywhere. I'm going to keep it real. These men know why they love me in the church. They see rump shaking, rolling on the pole, ain't got no drawers on, everything. They're talking about look at the spirit error. How many white people you see walk around with women hair? About with us. That's right. Because they have told us we got to look like them in order to fit. We got to look like these people to fit in nowhere. That's right. God made us. That's right. Find the business son said, no, you didn't know. He is God. It is He that has made us, and not we ourselves. That's right. John Mayer, you need to be in jail. Carter White need to be in jail. Every cricket preacher, Earl Post need to be in jail. White and black, Jake need to be in jail. Long need to be in jail. Paul Bunny need to go to jail. Get his brother with the jail. Girl, lock him up too. Amen. They just came out on television and told these retarded women that those heels will come up and it cause a health problem. They showed a white woman on TV. I know you believe it, a white woman done it. She got to get disability. She can't even be an airline steward no more because she can't walk from wearing them high heel shoes. I've been told you got to like a prostitute. Isn't that right? That's right. I got to stand. I teach a woman how to adorn her body. I teach that here. No eyebrow arching, no cutting your hair, no painting your lip, no natural lipstick, no fingernail polish. Cover your toe, cover your bottom, cover your foot, and wash your behind and brush your teeth. Let me talk. That's right. I told them, brother, I be in that gym, y'all see me fall out, and some sister run out with a medic uniform, so you gonna give me mouth to mouth. Y'all let me go home with Jesus. Sister got me cooked in the back of the head like she just told my mouth. Get him in bigger forward. Gotta get in there and wash your monkey behind. That's right. I'll tell you one thing, burn me up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it might be a stinking woman. That's right. Nasty woman. Woo! I'm sorry, I can do by myself. I ain't lying. I'm not lying. I can't take it. Now, can anybody help me out and tell me what is my problem?
You should be helping us. We should be able to come to our pastor, ask him a question, and he's supposed to be ready to tell us, and if he doesn't know it, find out. Go to some other pastors and find the answers out. It's frightening that I've never seen you read your Bible. I also want to talk to the ministers there. Your souls are on the line. You see the things that this pastor, that Tony Smith is doing, that's destroying the people. You see it. A couple of you ministers have families. You need to examine what's going on. Your souls are on the line. Your souls are on the line. Ministers should not support the wrongdoings of their pastor. They shouldn't. Jeremiah 23:1. Woe unto the pastors that destroy and scatter my sheep. Tony, you're doing that. There's a lot of people out here hurting because you've kicked them out the church for stupid things. It's a lot of people out here hurting. I've talked to them. Personally to me. You know I'm real. There are a lot of members in the church right now that call me, and I thank you guys for that. You have really shown me love throughout this whole...
Most people think that living a healthy lifestyle and eating well is way too expensive. Organic foods can be twice as...
Greetings, brothers and sisters, friends, and to my distinguished enemies. We are indebted to the one God for coming back into your homes and in your place of business. You that are listening by way of radio around the world, and you that see us over the YouTube, and you that are watching this morning, this afternoon, and tonight. The truth of God is back again for the same purpose that you've seen last week. And that is to open up your understanding to the scriptures. Amen. We are thankful to the one God for sending his prophets, which with him, there is no God before him. There is no program that is hitting Jamaica hard. I mean, CBM is pounding Jamaica hard. I'm told that this has become the top religious around like Elmer Fudd on YouTube. He been doing all this loud talking and hollering. We didn't bother Tony Smith. No. The bull don't bother the cowboy. The cowboy just decided to get on the bull and think he can ride him. That's right. So Mr. Tony Smith jumped on the truth of God's back, and we decided to take him for a ride. And of course, he done like we expect for him to do. A no-show. In other words, a coward. That's right. That's all, just a coward. Now, Tony, this gonna take you right to the grave. This gonna stick with you. Because you have proven to be incompetent. That's right. As a man. That's right. Incompetent as a leader of your people.
Fortunately, not too many yards up in the forest. That's where he goes. Mr. Bears. Travel six. This bear's meat is going to help you stay alive. You got to be thankful for that, which keeps us going. Field dressing the bear, you basically skin it, take the hide off. You have to keep the head intact. You cut it up into small pieces that'll fit into your pack. And you check on the meat. Put the hide in and the head, and you probably got over 100 pounds on your back. It's not hard to walk with that much weight. It's just hard to get up from the ground with that much weight on your back. So first you do the, what's it called? The beetle. You lay on your back. Was that the turtle? Anyway, I turn over and I push myself up. And then I see how far I can walk. I'm glad I can still do it. Very glad, very thankful for the spirit of the land, for the spirit of the earth, spirit of the bears, and I'm happy about that. Wow, what a valley. 110 miles away, Otto, Jane, Melissa, and the crew are on the final leg of their grueling journey.
Incompetent as a preacher. You jumped on the passage in it. You know, coming up in the hood, you had those that knew how to mix it up. and you had those that sold what we call wolf tickets. Am I right, brothers? Tony got on the air and did all this talk. And he got little friends on YouTube with him, assistant women preachers. My Lord. All this talk and all this bad mouthing, you have proven to be spineless. That's right. You have no spine. That's right. There's nothing to you. We made all accommodations for you. We offer you free plane tickets. We offer you free hotel stay. We offer you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You didn't even have to pack no clothes. We would have took you to the store of your choice. Even bought you down to your hands in Fruity Balloons. You didn't have to bring nothing. We had everything prepared for you. In fact, we even prepared a special bag, a special garment. Bag for you. That's right. Come here, brother. You hold that out there. Open it up out there. Open it up. Drop your fan. You don't need no fan for that bag. Open it up. Spread it all the way open. Spread it open. Open it all the way up for him. Zoom the camera in on it. Lay it flat where it belongs, because that's where Tony was going to be. Amen. Let's rope it off. Glory to God. We had it all prepared for you, Tony. We had it all for you. Amen. We had it all for you. Now, on the way.
Then these shall ye do. Because I go unto my Father. Go back to the Father. That's right.
So God is not three persons.
No.
The moment you make that statement, you violate Revelation 22:18.
Revelation 22 and verse 18.
You violate the Church of God. Listen, not only the Church of God in Christ, anybody else.
That's right.
Anybody else.
Amen.
That says they're the Trinity, I'd make you lick it up.
Amen.
You know, Moses took that calf and beat it to dust and strolled it everywhere, and they licked that dust up.
Right.
I'd take your three distinct personalities, blast it into hell, and make your bishop lick it up.
That's right.
What did he say?
Revelation 22 and verse 18.
What did the apostle say?
For I testify unto every man.
I testify.
I testify.
Every man.
That heareth the words of the prophecy of this book.
And what?
If any man shall add unto these things.
Now, the moment you said three personalities, you said something the Bible didn't say, so you added.
Added. If any man shall add unto these things.
Any man shall add unto these things.
God shall add unto him.
God shall add unto
the
him.
plagues that are written in this book.
The plagues that are written in the book.
And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy.
We had a body bag for you. Okay. We got the tape to rope everything off. We're not even going to waste no more time before time.
That's right.
No more time.
Ordeal. There's some in the church that said that they love me and don't even call, but I'm not upset about it because I've been in a real church. You know what's going on there. Your soul is on the line. Your soul is on the line. I'm urging you guys. This is not a joke. I told you this before. This is not a joke. This isn't a joke. No pastor should tell your business when you're going to him in confidence.
You're basically screwed.
You're trusting him. You're trusting him. You're hurting. And you're trusting him. You're telling him your deepest, darkest secrets. And then he wants to go and spread it. That's not of God, guys. That is not of God. It's not. You really need to consider. And look at what you're doing.
So before the foundations of the world, God knew Jamal was going to have an issue with his flesh. Before the foundations of the world, he knew Bloomer was going to struggle with drugs. Before the foundations of the world, God knew Tony Smith was going to need real psychological prayer. God had to work through all of us. He had to work through all of us.
All of it. I'm getting Jamal Brown. You know I'm gonna get you, you little sawed-off hypocrite. You think it's cute to be sitting around these underage kids committing adultery on your wife? You ought to repent or lift your eyes up in hell. Amen.
Protection marks work to this. War is an unpredictable
When you set up in the church, that's a disgrace and a shame. Amen. I want you to know I'm still the man. In spite of what it is that God has in fact provided me through, in spite of my failures, in spite of my shortcomings, in spite of my failures, in spite of me falling down, I'm still the man. If you're not here next week, I'm still preaching. If you don't come Tuesday, I'm still preaching. If you turn the TV off next Sunday night, I'll still be preaching, because the anointing on my life is greater than any mistake. And if you come for Jamal Bryant, you're going to be let down. But I know a man that if you ever fell down, he'll pick you.
Little children. Let no man deceive.
Somebody gonna be deceiving you now. Listen to the book.
He that doeth righteousness is righteous.
Even as who?
Even as he is righteous.
Come on, son.
He that committeth sin
is of who?
Is of the devil.
Why?
For the devil sinneth from the beginning.
So what purpose was he manifest?
For this purpose the Son of God was manifested.
That he might do what?
That he might destroy the works of the devil.
Come on, son.
Whosoever is born of God
do sin every now and then.
Doth not commit sin.
Oh, hey, get up.
Doth not commit sin.
Commit sin. Hallelujah. When you hear what God say nothing to do, you ain't got no business doing it when you name the name of Christ.
Amen.
So let nobody from a go lay out with another woman and she married, I'm married, I'm talking about I'm just a sinner. That's all I am, just a sinner. I already know better before you go and did it. You got the word of God, it'll keep you. Preaching under sleeping, got the word on their back. Just stupid. Amen. Don't want to got no business been sleeping with a pastor.
Amen.
Just stupid. I want you to hear stupid, stupid, stupid.
Amen.
Not gonna tell me you thought you were helping no God.
That's right.
Why you didn't tell your husband?
Amen.
I ain't talking to the person beside you because they holy right now. They offended. They appalled. They can't even believe I'm preaching this in the sanctuary. The reason why I'm preaching is because a whole lot of saved folk having sex. I can't. Okay, y'all can act that way if you want to, but you might as well keep it real. All of that anointing, but you still get horny sometimes, and you say, Lord. Okay, y'all can.
By their fruit ye shall know them.
Only that anointing, but you still get horny sometimes, and you say, Lord.
Hard surfaces and their drugs. And you'll get the Easy Clean storage tray. When you're finished cleaning your floors, just fill the tray with water, turn on the Crosswave, and voila! The brush roll is clean, and your Crosswave is stored and ready for next time. During this special TV offer.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know how these guys not sitting in prison. Any Negro, white Negro, whoever sleep with my underage daughter, you going to jail. And believe me, that's the bad place for you. Y'all hear me? I don't even know how they let these criminals sit here and still operate in anybody's church. But I'm the bad guy when I call this to the car. A child molester. These guys are messy. Every time. I don't know why any of y'all even take y'all time even challenge me. Y'all ain't got nothing on me. I'm standing here. He can attack you on anything. You can be straight as all I know. You ain't got the Holy Ghost and no God. He'll turn you gay.
That's right.
Because you don't have anything.
Easy Clean storage tray. All for just 6 payments of $49.99. But because this is a special TV offer direct from Vista, we're taking off one entire payment. So you can have it all for just 5 easy payments of $49.99.
Additional care calling suspect mailbox box 30 or 6263 Orient for sure Black Pen.
Dispatch, this is Unit 13 Smith. We got eyes on a suspect codenamed Gangster L. Looks like he could be in.
Have a seat.
You're sitting next to Nicole.
No, I'm fine.
Sure.
Because we're about to talk about some stuff that I might not even want to be here for at all. So we gotta keep our little distance.
We all know that Michael is ridiculously afraid of tiny, harmless little snakes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is there any other animal that he's terrified of?
Well, you know, it's so funny. Michael took me to Africa on my 40th birthday, and we stayed at this beautiful place. It was like a tent thing. It was gorgeous. And I'm sitting on the bed, and he's in the shower, and all of a sudden, I'm doing Sudoku because there's no television. And I thought I saw something go by me, and I'm like, and I keep doing the puzzle. I'm like, let me just look. And I lift the pillow up, and it's a mouse. So I jump out of the bed, and I'm like, Michael, there's a mouse in the bed. And he's like, wait. So he goes and looks for the mouse. I go sit on the sink. The mouse comes around the corner. I'm like, the mouse is right there. He's like, where's the mouse? I don't see it. I'm like, Michael, I'm telling you, there's a mouse in here. He's like, I don't see no mouse. So he did. So then what happens is he calls them in. The men get on the phone, they start laughing at him because they're like, there's tigers, there's all kind of stuff. You're calling me about a mouse? So they come, Michael and the guy are looking for the mouse. They tell me the mouse is gone, okay? And I'm like, are you sure that mouse is gone? I didn't see it leave, you know?
And so he's like, it's gone. Just get in the bed. Get in the bed. And I'm like, okay. So he has this big, yes, you did, baby. You did. He had this big magazine, like a DuPont magazine with cars and stuff, and he's looking at it. And he's like, just get in the bed. So I get in the bed. I'm laying on my stomach. I put the pillow to the side. And I'm like, you know what? I don't really feel comfortable, Michael. You know, I did not see the mouse leave. Just stop. You're tripping. I'm like, and I'll take the pillow. I'll be like this. But, you know, I really don't feel comfortable, Michael. You sure that mouse is gone? Yes. I lift the pillow up. The mouse is right there in front of my face. And I'm like, I go, Michael and I both jump out of the bed. We're both standing there facing each other. He rips the magazine in half out of fear. And he goes, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, Michael, okay, wait. The mouse. You didn't see the mouse? No, there's no mouse. I said, Michael, I'm telling you, I'm not getting back in the bed. You gotta call the man. I'm not calling the man. I said, okay, fine. I'm calling the man.
Go to commercial in a second, so.
I called the man. Man come back. Michael's all of a sudden, he's over there on the bed going, bam, bam. I go, what are you doing? He finds the mouse. The mouse is on the lamp. It's on the backboard of the bed. It's on the bed. It's going crazy. They finally get the mouse out. They go. The mouse is gone. In the middle of the night, I get I had long acrylic nails, right? Okay. In the middle of the night, all of a sudden, we're sleeping. I roll over and I brush Michael with my nails, and he goes, ooh. He thought it was the mouse. Am I right?
We have to take.
Thought it was the mouse.
We have to take a break. Hey, you guys are here. You guys are having lunch together? Is there any chance of you guys getting back together permanently? Michael? Cole? What'd you guys talk about? Okay, who paid? Who paid? Mike? Whoa, nice car, my man. It was really nice. Did the lunch go well? I assume it was lunch at this time of day? Can you at least tell me who paid? Okay, who paid for the car? Looks really nice. Michael, give me the inside scoop, man. Michael, what's the inside scoop on this? No? I love the car, Mike. Hey, Michael, now that we're alone, give me any insight.
Hey, Nicole, how are you? You look beautiful. Is there a chance that you and Michael might get back together? Okay, Nicole, we gotta ask, who paid? Did Michael pay, like a gentleman? He's always a gentleman. What'd you guys talk about, Nicole? Like, did you guys talk sports? Was it like a... Nicole, would you be interested in getting back together with them, though?
Break, because I didn't get a chance to to rebut that story. But when we come back, we're going to find out the top 10 things that people think they don't know about him. I don't think there are 10 things out there.
Okay, now we've gotten to know a lot about Michael. Wouldn't you say he reveals a lot of himself on the show?
Yeah, he does.
But there's some things that
Fisherman RB The Breakthrough, and they say that when it rains, it pours. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Cleveland Cavaliers did play the Golden State Warriors last night. They ended up losing by 10 points, and this was the Cavaliers' 4th consecutive loss, and it was also their 9th defeat in their past 12 games. Now, even with what I just told you, the Cavaliers are still third.
Mama.